Hey everyone, my name is Patrick Finnegan and I'm the author of Bouncing Back, Athletic Transition Successes, Failures, and Lessons Learned Along the Way. I personally was compelled to write this book because as a former collegiate athlete myself, I understand the struggle that athletes go through. I struggled quite a bit with that transition. There were often times where I feel like I didn't have a passion to pursue. I didn't have a singular goal to chase, things that I found in athletics. So I thought it was important that in talking to dozens and dozens of former collegiate and professional athletes that I look for similarities, I look for successes, I look for failures in their journeys to try and put them down on paper and offer the opportunity for athletes who are either going through it now, going through it in the future, or even might have gone through it in the past, to better understand the issues at hand and hopefully mitigate some of them moving forward. When I was told that my football career was over, I really struggled with the transition into real life. I found that it was much more difficult to find singular inspiration or day-to-day structure, and truthfully struggled quite a bit physically, mentally, emotionally, and actively sought out resources to help with that transition and didn't find anything that necessarily resolved the problems I was dealing with. Along the journey of writing this book, I had the opportunity to speak with dozens of professional and collegiate athletes, people like Brian Ching, former U.S. men's national team star and MLS MVP, Chris Conti, former NFL veteran, Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mary Ricks, a two-time UCLA softball national champion and four-year starter for the Bruins. One of the coolest stories that I enjoyed listening and documenting was the story of Max Brown. If you don't know who Max Brown is, Max was a former five-star USC quarterback based out of Washington, came down to Southern California with extraordinarily high expectations. Max's career did not go as planned, and Max told me that verbatim. In fact, Max's bluntness and his humility allows him to describe his collegiate experience as a failure. However, what makes Max's story unique is that Max has used that failure to motivate him in his post-football career. You'll enjoy this book if you are an athlete, if you were an athlete, if you will be an athlete, if you're the loved one of an athlete, if you just want to know what it's like to be an athlete at the highest levels. I believe you'd enjoy this book because in it I try and delve into the mental aspects, what goes into an athlete's mindset. My name is Patrick Finnegan and I'm the author of Bouncing Back, Athletic Transition Successes, Failures, and Lessons Learned Along the Way.